Good morning, students of class 9. We'll continue the chapter, The Fun They Had. We were talking about Tommy and Margie. I hope all of you are fine at home, doing your regular studies. Now we will continue our lesson. Last time in the previous class we were talking about they found a book and Margie was surprised. She was very much excited. She had never seen a real book. Even Tommy was quite surprised, but he was a little older, so he knew a little bit because they have heard from their grandfather. Tommy said, sure, they had a teacher, but it was a man. In olden days, they had a teacher, but it was a man. A man? How could a man be a teacher? Margie said, how could a man be a teacher? Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. Tommy said, they had a teacher, it was a man. He told things, he told the chapter, he told the stories, and he gave them homeworks and asked them questions and gave them tests and so on. After that, Margie said, a man isn't smart enough. Sure, he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. Margie said, how could a man be so smart? My father knows as much as my teacher. He knows almost as I. Whatever I know, my father also knows. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. Dispute means argue. Margie was not ready to argue that. She said, I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me. Since she is younger than Tommy, she said that I do not want a strange man to come into my house and teach me. I don't like that. Tommy screamed with laughter. Tommy started laughing. You don't know much, Margie. The teacher did not live in the house. You don't know much about those days. The teacher did not live in the house. They had a special building. They had a special building where all the kids, all the students went there to study. And all the kids learned the same thing. Margie asked, and all the kids learned the same thing. Sure, if they were of the same age, Tommy replied that if they are of the same age, they will learn the same thing. They sit together, they learn the same thing. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted since they were living in the future. Margie have heard from her mother that she used to say that a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the mind of each boy and each girl. It teaches that each kid has to be taught differently. Because they were living in the future, so there would be one computer or mechanical teacher for each student. And each student, according to the ability that the computer has to be set. But in olden days, the children used to sit there together in the class, in the building. They used to come and they used to learn the same thing. The Tommy tried to explain her. Just the same, they did not do it that way then. Just like what we are reading, they did not do the same thing at that time. If you don't like it, you don't have to read the book. Tommy said, Margie, if you don't like, you don't have to read the book. I didn't say I didn't like it, Margie said quickly. Margie said, no, I didn't say that I didn't like the book. Let me read also that's whatever is written in that book. She wanted to read about those funny schools. The school of the past, for them, it was quite funny because their school was in the house. They had a mechanical teacher, they had a regular teacher, but in olden days the teacher used to come there They never used to reside there or live there. All the children came to school laughing, enjoying, playing, and they used to study, play together, and in the evening when the bell goes, when the classes gets over, they used to go home again playing, laughing together. So they find it very funny. After that, they weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called, "Margie, school time." While they were reading the book, the real book, Margie's mother called them and said that it is time for school. Margie looked up. "Not yet, Mama." Margie told her mother. Margie said that, "Mama, not yet. There is a time, a little bit of time is left, so not yet." "Now," said Mrs. Jones, "and it is probably time for Tommy too. Margie, Tommy, it is time for your school. Come back to your room." Margie said to Tommy, "Can I read the book some more with you after the school?" Margie was quite interested to know and learn about those funny schools, about those days. And she asked Tommy, "Can I read the book after the classes or school gets over?" "Maybe." Tommy said maybe, carelessly. He walked away whistling and keeping the book under his arm. He put his book, he kept that real book under his arm and whistled and went into the room to learn. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom. The school was next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on. The computer was on and waiting for her. The mechanical teacher was waiting for her. It used to switch on at the fixed time. It was always on at the right time. Every day except Sunday and Saturday. Saturday and Sunday they had a holiday, but other days they had a regular class. Because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. Margie's mother used to say that the children have to learn at regular hours, then only they can learn better. Otherwise, they will not do it well. The screen was lit up and it said, "Today's arithmetic lesson is on the addition of proper fraction." Margie's mechanical teacher was speaking and said, today's lesson is in arithmetic, and we will do the fraction, proper fraction. Please insert means put. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot. Slot means the gap. Put your homework inside the slot and it will be checked. Margie did so with a sigh. Sigh means with a long breath. They say like this. Like that. That's called a sigh. Margie did with a sigh. She was thinking about the old school they had. Her mind was somewhere else. She was thinking about the old school. With her when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. She used to think that my grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. They used to go to school. And she began to think about that. All the kids, means children, from the neighborhood came laughing and shouting together in the schoolyard. Schoolyard means school compound. Sitting together in the schoolroom together, going home together at the end of the day. And they learned the same thing. They could help one another with their homeworks and talk about it. So they had a company. They used to talk. They used to share their homeworks. So in this way, she was thinking, and the teacher were people, and she thought that, oh, the teacher were also people. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. The mechanical teacher was flashing on the screen. It was ready. When we add fractions, 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 4, 1 upon 4 in this way. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking, her mind was in that about that old school, and the teacher was teaching. The mechanical teacher was teaching, but her attention was somewhere else. How the children love to go to school, playing, laughing, enjoying in the morning and going home again in the same way. Margie was thinking about the students and how they have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. So that's all. The chapter has finished now. You go through the book, and in the next lesson, in the next class, we will be doing the poem Roads Not Taken. That's a beautiful poem, and I will provide you the meaning. I'll provide you question answer everything, but you have to read and go through sincerely at home. You should not waste your time. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video clip. So thank you.